Hi, this is your next step in the process of identifying different topics that a student can use to write for their college essays. This is all part of their journey. It's a part of creating and supporting students as they create authentic and agile college essays in their college applications. Once you've gone through this step in a previous assignment of having each student complete your world organizer, they use bullet points to list all the different things that fall into one of 4 quadrants. This was your assignment, your last assignment. So in preparation for this assignment, you want to have your world organizer out with the bullet points. And what we're going to do is match your experiences or things on your assignment to actual prompts. You will notice we haven't talked about any prompts up to this point, and you've already written some quick drafts of essays. Now we're going to get to the point of matching these to prompts. I usually use the University of California personal insight questions as the first step in this because there are so many, because they're more specific and they're a shorter prompt. So I'm going to walk you through this process. This is going to be your assignment to take the bullet points from the world organizer that you created, then your assignment, and match them to the UC prompts. And really all you're doing is circling and saying, yes, I could write about this and write about this and write about this. So I have a sample student organizer that we're going to use for this process. Let me share my screen and you will see what this process looks like. So on my screen, I have a sample Your World or graphic organizer from Sally Student, and she has listed categories in each one of the 4 different quadrants. And now what we do is we go through and identify, okay, well, which essay could I write on? It makes it so much easier because now the students can see, oh, they've got a lot of things that they can cover and a lot of topics that they have experiences in, and having concrete experience makes such a difference. So this is included in the course materials and the files. So I'm going to let you go through these, and I'm going to skip straight to what the personal insight questions are for the University of California. So, and what I do when I work with students on this is have them take turns reading these questions, and then we talk about, okay, do I have something I could use in this category? Is there something on my experiences list that would apply to this? And sometimes if they haven't thought of everything, this will prompt them to think of, oh yeah, I have this or that, and they'll add it to their experience list. So as you go through, you'll see and understand what those questions are and how they can connect. So I am going to do just a couple of these, and then this gives you an example for what you need to do for your assignment. So the first PIQ is describe an example of your leadership experience in which you have positively influenced others, helped resolve disputes, or contributed to group efforts over time. Well, this student has a lot of different experiences in that area. She had a very telling experience with a musical experience when she tried out for an orchestra in a regional group orchestra. So she definitely has things where she could write about that. So she has several things that she can circle. Number 1. Every person has a creative side and can be expressed in many ways. Problem solving, original, innovative thinking, and artistically, to name a few. She could also write on this. She has lots of different areas that she could write on. I'm going to skip to number 6. think about an academic subject that inspires you. How have you furthered this interest inside or outside of the classroom? This particular student had gone about memorizing pi, and she memorized it quite to the nth digits. And so she realized, oh, I could write about this as well. So by the time most of my students are done going through all 8 questions, most of the time students have at a minimum 4 questions they can write. And most of the time they'll have 5 or 6, and sometimes students will have all 8 that they can write on. So this makes it so much easier when they get ready to start writing, because they know they have things to write on. So this is your assignment, is to take your experiences from the World Organizer and identify how many topics you would be able to write from your World Organizer.